Hey everyone, welcome to the new moon in Virgo lunar forecast with me, hopefully your favorite intuitive guide, Amina Hextall Suma. So I'm going to start you off with the general forecast for the collective so you can see what this energy is going to be like for the next few days and how to harness it. So we have the ninth house, the house of exploration, the house of getting out there, stepping outside of the box, doing new things, things that would usually make you a little nervous, but not letting that hold you back. However, we have the south node, the past lingering. So you may find yourself triggered by things from the past showing up in the present to be dealt with so that you don't keep dragging them along with you and you can clear some karmic energy once and for all. We also have Ceres, I don't know if I'm saying that right, nurture. So be kind to yourself, nurture yourself, love on yourself, mother yourself, father yourself. Just really take care of your health, your mental state. Don't be so hard on yourself. You are going through a spiritual growth spurt. And we have the third house of communication coming through. So there will be a lot of sharing knowledge, traveling to learn new things, and maybe even teach or share depending on what you do, or even traveling to unify with partners. This is going to be a great moon for starting new partnerships, rebooting your relationships, and not bringing garbage from your past relationships or even past lifetimes for that matter. Learning how to communicate better so that your relationships benefit. Nurturing not just yourself, but also those you love. Now look at that. We have number synchronicities here. Interesting. Wow. 31, 41, 33, master number. So this is a week of master manifesting. And look at the bottom of the pile. You have the Scorpion sitting there letting you know that this is a great time for transformation and change with the word investigate. That goes right along with exploration. You're seriously being beckoned to do things you've never done before. Fearlessly. Nurture your heart. Go after the things you love. Don't let the past keep you from shining because you'll suffer for it. With that sift there, you see that? You're meant to cut off the past. Cut off things from the past that are negative. Let me say that correctly. Cut off things from the past that are holding you back. Cut off dead leaves that are causing you to be triggered so that you can move forward into this amazing new energy of great communication, sharing and exchanging knowledge. I see great collaborations coming through this new moon, or at least partnerships that were begun before it, really taking off at this time. All right, let's see what else we got. That was a cool start off to the new moon general read. Let's take a look at some Moonology cards to really see what our guides want us to know right now as a collective. What should we be doing? What is the energy? Where should we be heading? Yes, we need to step outside of the box, but in what way? Yes, we need to release the past and release karma. But now what? I think we've been doing that. We've been releasing karmic energy that no longer serves a purpose, karmic energy that's not so great. So I think it's time for some new energy. Well, this is a new moon, so it's a time for new beginnings. Let's see. So we have the past, y'all. Stop playing. Moon memories, the past. How synchronized is that? We were just told about the past in the Astro deck. So something is ready to come to an end. Something is ready for you to move on from. I know this don't say new beginnings. New moon, and we're literally in a new moon. New moon, y'all, new beginnings. It's time to let go of some stale energy and open up to this new beginning. When you see that card, that means you're getting a yes about something. And then the full moon right by it, forgiveness. It is time for you to look and see where you are blaming yourself or others for things from the past so you can have this new beginning. Strength, the young moon, masculine energy. This lets me know that it's time to step into your full power. It is time to own your energy and not dim it for anyone. And synchronicity, the moon's moment, synchronicity. When you see that card, it's literally telling you that it's divine time. Maybe you don't see it yet, but everything is falling into place as you are aligning with it. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have protection. And that speaks for itself. You, I, we are highly favored and protected. It is our guide's desire that we have this new beginning, that we are able to release the past, forgive others, forgive ourselves, not necessarily forget everything, because that's how you lose the lesson in it, but learn to let it go. Stand in your power, be empowered, do the things you feel called to do that you maybe been putting on the back burner out of fear because you're protected. Nothing's going to go wrong. You've been through the worst, and now we're here, and the time is right. Next, we'll be doing the pick a card reading right after this inspiring song. This song is called Trust. It's a song / poem / rap. It's a vibe. My heart believes, spirit guides lead me, so I can achieve everything I'm meant to achieve. A rough past I leave behind, now I can breathe. Though I still grieve, those I must release and leave. Memories are freed, and my soul from them a seed. Reborn through earth, standing bravely in my worth. Always on the right path, no worry, I don't know lack. The whole universe has got my back. I've awakened so much. Divine source, I love you. And you love me unconditionally. I've awakened so much. Divine source, you love me. And that for me is all I need to grow. treetop dweller, cloud creator, rising like steam, a rainbow's dream, mountain peak exhibitions, no landing gear, ascending like a master, ancient spirit pastor, rope around one ankle, no souls left behind, getting older, yet bolder, age didn't slow the climb, connected to air, to space, to stars, beyond the sky, said bye to flatlands long ago, since getting high, high y'all, that can float, no anchor, no burdens to carry, ones whom the astros marry. Eventually, you come down, the matrix your home, not astro traveler, nothing seems to unravel her. The whole universe seems to have her back, but fear sits in the mind still, 'cause she doesn't seem aware. More than blunt dependency, no longer needs it to get high, but even an earth angel can be afraid to fly. I've awakened so much, divine source, I love you, and you love me unconditionally. I've awakened so much, divine source, you love me, and that for me is all I need to grow. Trust by Goldiverse, and I'm out. Hey, you guys. Welcome to the pick a card portion of this session. However, before I jump in, I wanted to give you guys some tips. You know, I usually try to give you all 5 tips for every moon lunar cycle. And these tips you're not going to find on every other lunar cycle reading you might see on YouTube. These tips are specific to the light workers drawn to my channel, okay? So I wasn't sure if I wanted to sit and just talk with you guys or if I would just go over them very quickly before going into the pick-a-pile. But I think that's what I'm going to do because it actually gives you time to really hone in on each pile and see which one you really feel drawn to. So before we do that, I want to clear the space, energy. My lighter recently died on me, so I've been using my miniature Tibetan bowl to clear the energy of the space before I start your sessions. So breathe with me, and I'm going to clear the space. Breathe in through your nose this time. I know I usually say in through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the nose this time and out through the mouth. As you inhale, I want you to feel yourself filling up your lungs with fresh, new air, which is representative of new energy, and this is a new moon reading. As you exhale through your mouth, feel as if you are letting go of and releasing all that no longer serves a purpose in your energy, okay? And that's a way to clear your chakras as well by using your magician abilities, which are your manifestation abilities, your co-creator abilities, to self-cleanse. So take a deep breath in, filling your lungs up with that new air, and exhale through your mouth. Letting go of what no longer serves a purpose. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Relax, release, recharge, reboot. Take another deep breath in. Filling yourself up with new possibilities, new beginnings. And exhale. letting go of any tension, any stress, any resistance that might be in your body, in your aura. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale and let out a sigh of relief. All is well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this new moon in Virgo. Pick a pal. And first, as I said, I'm going to give you 5 things you need to know about this new moon in Virgo. Okay. So first of all, number 1, it's going to point out the details that need to be taken care of to manifest intentions. Your life is literally getting a reset. Okay? So there's a chance for bringing new things into your reality, especially if it's areas where you felt like it's past, the opportunity's lost, it's gone. No, you're getting a reset, okay? And this new moon's energy is literally going to put you in alignment with the things that need to be taken care of in order to manifest certain intentions. Virgo is really, really big on details. Virgos like to know, how is it going to get done? When is it going to get done? You know, they strive and survive off of detail. If they are missing any details in their lives, in their daily plans, they feel all over the place. And that's exactly the vibe under this new moon. It's meant for you to analyze where you've skipped some important details that you need to pay attention to in order to manifest your intentions that I know you set under this new moon energy. All right, number 2, take care of your eyes and ears, your pancreas and colon health, okay? They may be very sensitive at this time. And another thing about the sign of Virgo is that it is the house of health, okay? The 6th house is the house of health. So your health is going to be a focus at this time. You're either going to be getting a reboot where maybe you've been struggling with health and now you've started a new physical regime. Maybe you're more physical now. Maybe your mind and your emotions are more at peace, or you've changed your eating habits, or you've let go of habits that weren't serving a positive purpose, and your health is getting a renewal. Or you're going to be shown where you need to pay attention to in your physical, and what new things you need to bring in to keeping your physical in a healthy state. Specifically, the eyes and ears and the pancreas and colon, okay? So I would say watch how much your eyes are looking at bright screens. If you can't help that, buy some UV protection lensed glasses. If you fly a lot, make sure you are protecting your ears at this time by wearing earplugs. If you're working somewhere or you're around places where the noise is very loud, protect your ears. And watch what you're eating, and make sure that you are taking the proper steps to keep that colon clean. All right. Number 3, get organized but accept imperfections. Virgo can overanalyze others and overlook checking themselves a lot. That's a habit of the sign. They're very analytical, which is why they need a lot of details in order to fully feel like there's nothing left out, there's nothing missing. They're seeing everything and hearing everything exactly as it should be. So they can tend to, the energy of Virgo can tend to break things down a little too much, to the point where it's so over organized, there's no room for new things to come in. There's no room for something to come in that's unexpected. And there can be a little bit of a harshness towards yourself and others when they don't meet certain standards. Okay, so watch that. Number 4, allow things to flow. Again, release expectations or you'll be frazzled emotionally. You cannot have your mind set on something showing up a certain way. All right? Some things you can set your intention behind, and then you have to surrender to the flow of how things are meant to go. And if it turns out it's not as you expected, it was for the best. Okay? Lastly, number 5, you'll feel secure and safe where there's clarity. So anything or anyone that's confusing you, it's okay to get the info you need. Do not have any fear of asking questions, especially if it pertains to matters that are personal to you. If there's someone in your life and they're confusing you, step to them and let them know you need clarity. If there's something you're doing and it's confusing, ask somebody to get clarity as to what needs to be done here. Or really take the time to be still and look within and call on your guides or speak directly to the divine and ask for some clarity. Anything that is not giving you some ways to see clearly at this time, you need to put it to the wayside. Okay, even if it's a person, if they're not coming clear with their emotions or they're not coming clear with their communication, put them on the wayside, to the wayside right now, because you have to focus on your health, and health is including emotional and mental states. Okay, confusing people, confusing situations, confusing things, places, environments can frazzle the emotions, can cause you to overthink, and can have an ill effect on your physical health. That is where you want to focus at this time under this new moon, is your health and work, especially if you work in the fields of wellness. Okay? So that's my 5 tips for things you need to know about this new moon in Virgo. And now we can get to the Pick a Pal reading. Hey guys, welcome to the Pick a Pal reading. So as you see, this is pretty much a quickie reading. It should be getting straight to the heart of the matter. You have 3 piles to choose from. They're each represented by a different kind of amethyst crystal and a moon magic affirmation card. These are going to be used to pretty much tell you the new start, the energy that's around you at present, and what's at bay. So I said that backwards. The energy that's around you at present and the new start that's coming in, or where you need to focus, okay, in order to usher in this new energy. So you have first pile 1, represented by this lovely amethyst crystal. And this moon magic card. So if you're drawn to either of those, then your message is in pile 1. Pile 2 is represented by this piece of amethyst. Cute little piece of amethyst here. I don't know why I felt moved to say it was cute. Rarely a term used to describe crystals. And you have this moon magic card. So if that amethyst or this card is calling to you, then your message is in pile 2. And last but not least, you have this smooth and silky amethyst crystal. And this moon magic card. Not sure which way is up or down. Well, no, this must be down with the water. So if you're drawn to this card or that amethyst, Then your reading is in pile 3. Taking another deep breath, this time in through the mouth, in, and out through the mouth. Take a look again at your selections, and the first one you feel called to is the one that has the message for you. And I'll be right back with pile number 1. Hey, pile 1. Immediately as I sat here and I was trying to really hone in on your pile, I heard you've come a long way, baby. And and I was looking at this amethyst. This amethyst came from Uruguay, which is very far from me. And I believe in South America, I'm in North. And when it came, I felt that it was a little damaged around the edges, but you could still see the beauty of it. I literally got it because it was dark amethyst, which is a rarity. You know, you can find the violets and the purples, but the dark, deep purple amethyst is very rare. And it lets me know that you have a very deep connection to the divine, to source energy, and that you're very protected as well. I do feel like from where you may have begun your spiritual journey to where you are now has been a long way with a lot of bumps and bruises and lumps, but you still remained, you know, that connection. You still kept that connection to source, and that's what got you through. Okay? That's where you are at present. I feel leveling up spiritually, deepening your connection to source energy. All right? And I do feel like a lot of travel on the horizon for you, because when I hear you've come a long way, baby, it also makes me think you being greeted by somebody that you've traveled to, or just getting a welcome maybe in an airport or something. That's for some of you guys. All right. So, this new moon energy, this looks like a solar eclipse, dark moon. So it may be a lunar eclipse. It says, I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. And that is your affirmation for moving forward into this new beginning. You are letting go, you are releasing, and you're just being. And you're opening up to everything that you're meant to receive in this moment as you move forward. And if you haven't, then it's time to start to let go, to surrender, and to release trying to control everything. Okay? And allow yourself to just fall naturally into alignment with what is meant for you. All right, so let's see where your life is getting a reboot. So you have the sun in Libra, harmony. Enjoy life with music, love, and romance. So I'm getting that possibly you are coming from a tumultuous or uncertain time relationship wise, and now you are moving into a more loving relationship, a romantic relationship specifically at this time. Things that maybe you were in a relationship before that was very unharmonious, and now you're dealing with someone who is the complete opposite. I'm hearing let go and release. Let go of the past, release trying to control things, and just allow this perfect possibility to become your life. This is like the Two of Cups. It's like your perfect match coming in. Sun in Libra is about balance and justice, getting your just due, and partnership and marriage and contracts. So there's going to be some harmonious uh, collaborations coming in. I'm here for you, based off of work. I'm also hearing partnerships when it comes to your love life. Things are falling into balance, and you're going to get some harmony coming in. All right. Where else is your life getting a reboot under the energy of this new moon? You have the Ten of Pentacles. So if you've been struggling financially, that's going to change. There's something about you building a legacy. So for many of you, this is a marriage. And for others of you, this is a collaboration with somebody that really takes off, because financial security is coming in, long-term success. And also for some of you, family is going to be playing a huge part. You'll be leaving a legacy behind. You'll be inheriting something, or your family members will be able to inherit from you. And I also hear for many of you, the way to make this money is from gifts you've inherited as well. That's where it's going to stem from. Okay. I'm also seeing here Mercury. So, for some of you, it's also going to be about speaking, sharing your intellect, okay? Maybe that is your claim to fame. Maybe you are very knowledgeable about something that you're going to share, okay? This card is also the sign of, ruled by the sign of Virgo and the energy of Earth. So Earth and Virgo hand in hand. So pretty much you're getting double confirmation that this new moon is going to give you a reboot with this here, with this financial blessing that's coming in. You have the moon coming through reverse. So there may be some fears that you've been having about some things. A truth is going to be exposed. Perhaps there's something that's been being done in secret behind you or right in your face. Whatever the case may be, the truth is going to be exposed at this time. And that's going to allow you to reboot your life in some way. It'll free you from something. It'll also allow you to stop holding down emotions you haven't been letting out. It'll give you some clarity and understanding about something that's been very confusing. And yeah, I just see secrets being revealed. Pay attention to your dreams also. You may be having a lot of dreams around this time, and they're meant to kind of wake you up to something you're sleeping on, or someone. You also have the Nine of Swords. So perhaps you've been spending a lot of time in not getting enough sleep. I'm hearing overthinking things in fear. There's a lot with fear here. Maybe fear of financial issues, money not coming in the way you thought, but you have to let go of the negativity. Um, some of your dreams may not be great at this time, but it's getting a change. I feel like there's something your guides are trying to share with you, trying to communicate to you through your dreams, okay? Maybe some of you are depressed or feeling lonely. You could be seeking a romantic partner, and that's why that's what's coming in for you. Whatever the case may be, um, you're going to get a reboot there where you have not been sleeping well, where maybe you've been feeling alone. That is about to shift. As you can see, that's about to change. Okay. You just have to get out of a negative mindset, and you have to release the fears that lie around lack. I'm hearing being without a partner, being without the financial abundance that you desire. And then you have the Ace of Cups. So your love life is definitely getting a reboot. You just have to release the fears that surround something. It feels like something from your past, or something that's being hidden in secret, or whatever the case may be. So it says love, new relationships, compassion, and creativity popping off at this time as well. Okay? I feel a big change coming, a huge like rebirth of a love, maybe something that you thought was over, or just something that you're going to get some kind of emotional awakening to. All right. It could be somebody wanting to offer you a new chance at love with them, or it could just be the love relationship you're already in getting a whole new reboot. Okay. And you have Judgment. So yes, there will be a wake-up call, something you just feel called to. Your life purpose is getting a reboot. Like you're going to be re-evaluating yourself and things due to an awakening. Maybe secrets being revealed, maybe your finances upgrading, um, and possibly getting more time to rest. You're going to come to a decision about something that may have been kind of bothering you, what might have been keeping you up, that's kept you in fear. And it's going to cause a huge transformation. All right. But it's also going to help you move forward in the direction that you need to be going at this time. All right, let me shift this all over. All right. So let's see, something you may be missing that you need to know right now. Every word has power. So I do feel you need to really not just listen to the words that come out your mouth, because yeah, they're very powerful, and they want you to realize, your guides want you to realize that the things you're saying are creating your vibration and your energy, therefore creating your reality. But they also want you to really listen to the words others say to you, because I'm feeling that at this time there's a lot of honesty. Look at this heart around the throat chakra. There's a lot of honesty that's coming your way, and there's no need to read between the lines. Just listen to what's being said and then choose the words that you want to say back with careful, I don't want to say careful analyzing of them, because you don't want to feel like you're like overthinking what you want to say to someone, but knowing that what you're saying can be a catalyst for a good change or a not so good change, you know? Wait a minute. My music just switched. I don't want to get copyright stricken. There we go. So the card also says education, power of persuasion, communication, and internal dialogue. So literally listening, but also listening to how you speak to yourself. Both ends of the stick, okay, are very important at this time, because certain things are trying to be revealed to you. And if you're really not hearing them, then you can miss out on some stuff, or you could end up in some shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, let me give you a message about anything you've wanted to manifest. As the weaver's way is true. It's almost make me feel like just go out there and get it. But I'm going to go to the book for this deck, because the cards always, I've never really felt like I read them fully off of just looking. I am able to channel a little bit, but it just gives me the energy of get out there, have fun, and go after what it is you want. But let's get a little more clear. So this is number 39. So this card is about trusting and surrendering to an essential partnership with the divine, reclaiming your magic. And that goes right back to that deep connection with the divine that I felt that this pile has. So they're telling you today, trust a way that is illogical, intuitive, perplexing, curious, and creative. This is the dream weaver's way, and it will always steer you into exploration and adventure. You will meet and befriend extraordinary people who will be your mystical companions. Just keep asking for a sign, and the next step will be revealed. Right now, your choice is obvious to your heart. Follow it and trust the outcome. All right? A lot of people live this way, but but for some reason it's like it may be difficult for this pal to just trust the intuition. Um so you have to also remember your partnership with the divine is important in order to make your life work. Okay? You were born to reclaim your magic. So trust becomes essential to surviving and thriving. And that is the message you needed to know about whatever it is you want to manifest. Okay? All right. So let's see. Lastly, your advice for this new moon vibration or your guidance. Heart, home, compassion. Lost in space, needing direction. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. If you're not getting confirmation about your ability to manifest, and your magic, I don't know what to tell you, because it's been stated several times here about your ability to be magical and that you are magical. So the advice I'm getting here for you is to really have some compassion with yourself. Find that sacred space within that feels like home, that you can trust, that you feel safe in. There you will find your guides whenever you are in need of direction, which could be the present time for many of you. Um, Maybe you feel like you're just lost and you need to ground. This is a starseed pile too. You may a lot of times feel like you're floating in space, or you'd feel more comfortable if you were off this planet or somewhere else. Maybe you feel like you don't belong here. If you're literally a Virgo, that has to be a true tug of war with feeling a cold to the stars, but being an earth sign. So, and now we're in the new moon in Virgo. So all of you star seeds are going to be feeling this tug to the earth, but this desire or this feeling of being outside of it. And there is a need for you to ground in order to really connect to this new moon energy. So meditate, visualize, find that sacred space within, and activate that heart chakra. You have the magician's sword, confidence in your magic. They're literally advising you to trust in you, your ability to manifest through your connection to the divine. This gives me Ace of Sword and Archangel of Michael energy. You're protected. You are at a point now where you can cut off what no longer and who no longer needs to be in your energy. And you need to be confident that the things you manifest can manifest and be great. Okay? Because they can. All you have to do is trust. And that's the advice and the message that your guides have for you under this new moon in Virgo energy. I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, please. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. I'm always welcoming in new light workers. Remember to read the description. That's how you find out what workshops I got coming up. And you can also join me on my other platforms and check out my website. With that said, I'm sending you so much light and love. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with pal number 2. Later. Hey, pal 2. I'm excited for you guys. I don't know why this pile made me feel excited. Not that the other piles don't make me feel excited. This one is making me feel like something coming that's long overdue. Okay. So let's see where you are at the present, what's happening. So this amethyst crystal here is one of those crystals that you would see in the store and probably be like, I don't think I want that one. And when I look at it, it makes me think of, I don't know, this is going to show my age, the Charlie Brown Christmas. When everybody in the gang trusted Charlie to go out and get the great Christmas tree for their Christmas play. And he comes back with a little scrawny tree because he felt like that tree needed some love. And by giving that tree love, because initially everybody was like, you idiot, why'd you come back with this raggedy ass looking tree? And eventually took the tree to his own home and still tried to decorate it. And then Snoopy helps him, and Linus puts his blanket around it, and the tree starts to have some life. And then everybody comes and they decorate it, and because everyone gave this tree love, it actually turns out to be a beautiful and wonderful tree. So when I first got this chunk of amethyst, I was like, I don't really see that much of the purple in it. Like, this amethyst looks like it has been through the mill. Like, whoever dug it out and removed it from its place of origin didn't do it with much care. And I do feel that, my Powtoos, you've been mishandled a lot. That you've dealt with people who took you for granted, who wanted to dim your shine or wanted you to dim it. Careless people. And still, you're able to keep this connect to the divine. You're still able to keep a little shine, a little resilience. And because of that, I feel like you are about to get some kind of great reward. So, let's see what else I'm getting for you at present. So you've also drawn to this card here. Looks like a finger pointing at the moon. So it says, waxing gibbous moon, I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. Very good, very synchronized card with the energy of Virgo about assessing and discernment. And I think right now that's what you're doing. You're looking at the things before you and the people before you and the opportunities before you, and you're really taking a close assessment of things and using discernment before moving forward and choosing, making your choice as to what you want to do, who you want to be with, where you want to work, who you want to work with, what projects you want to focus on, so on and so on and so on. All right. I do feel by doing that, you're also going to find that you are ushering in unexpected possibilities, because I just had someone now is just pulling up in front of my house unexpectedly. Hold on one second. Okay, my Powtoos, ask and you shall receive. Someone just dropped off some stuff that I needed. So I really do feel you got some unexpected surprises, some gifts coming your way. Some you expect and some you didn't expect. Okay. So let's see where your life is getting a reboot with this new moon energy. You have eclipse in Scorpio. Stand firm in the eye of the storm. Regeneration. What did I say? It's like you've been through some stuff. And now you're in the eye. You're in the calm. And during this calm, this time of peace, you are going to be rebooted, restored. I'm hearing like Scorpio energy is very death, rebirth, transformative energy. And I do feel your karma has been cleared. You have been really, really building some good karma. Maybe you had to work through some bad karma. Could have been your own, could have been from others. And now you're like going to be experiencing a clean out. Like when I see this, it's making me think like washing away of stuff, debris, things that were left over by a storm. And you're going to have that chance now to rebuild. I love that for you. All right. So let's see what else you got. We have the Six of Swords. Now I can't remember if I held it upright or upside down. But pretty much it speaks of transitions and leaving behind the past and moving on towards calmer waters, things that are much better for you. And maybe there's a little resistance. Maybe that's why I couldn't tell which way it was, if I had it upside down or right side up. But you are getting a reboot in, it feels like where you lived. You're leaving a place that was familiar or a situation that was familiar and moving. You've learned the lessons you had to learn with somebody or in a certain environment. And now it's this calmer waters, which gives me the same energy of the storm passing and things being calm, leaving behind stormy weather, stormy energy. Great. Okay. You also have, this is the Three of Pentacles. So there are some collaborations coming in for you. Some putting together of energies. Interesting. This card has a lot to do with that Mars fiery energy. So you can find that you work and learn from someone that you decide to team up with. And by putting your skills together, they're learning from you, you're going to learn from them. It looks like a very prosperous collab. It can also be that you're leaving behind a partnership that was not that great to work with someone who's more in alignment with you or a group. But I really do see collaborative efforts getting a reboot at this time, a renewal, renewed energy behind a project. You also have the Fool. So where you didn't trust, you're now going to be trusting. You're getting a new beginning completely, a restart, just at innocence. I feel you're a very original person and very fearless and free spirit. Um, you're open to taking chances. You're open to new paths. You're spontaneous. So they're like, now's the time to take a leap of faith. I feel like this may be a pal for those that are do a lot of work in movement, dancers, yoga, somatics, physical therapy, athletes, things of that nature. And that is also going to be an area of your life that gets a renewal. Maybe you felt like you were too old. Maybe you felt like your time to shine has passed. And they're letting you know it has not. You're about to be brought together with people and situations that are going to actually give it a whole new fresh start. I feel like you're a star, this pal. You have the Hierophant. Very spiritually wise. The first pal gave me very knowledgeable about a lot of things. This pal feels very wise, like you've learned a lot from whatever it is you've gone through, and you've turned it into spiritual wisdom. And I also feel this pal may also have a space in a place, in teaching spirituality, spiritual knowledge, various belief systems. I see some of you becoming really, really important figures when it comes to spiritual guidance of some kind. That's for some of you. All right. Wow, you have like air, earth. So you are also kind of an energy that can be grounded, but not so grounded that you're not able to think freely and go with wherever your thoughts and mind takes you. You're a really good visualizer, I'm hearing, as well, and meditator. And you have the Queen of Swords. Makes sense. An independent, intelligent energy. A lot of wisdom here. You're very honest and fair, and your communication is getting a reboot where people will, maybe before you felt like you were misunderstood, or people couldn't see how warm and fun you could be, and now they're going to start to understand that you're honest, you have clear boundaries, but maybe what they thought was coldness was you having an objective, a strict objective to do spiritual work, maybe on your own spiritual journey. And now you're getting a reboot in this area where maybe communication was foggy, to where now it's going to be very clear. Even in how you share your wisdom. Maybe you're going to find a better way to do so. Okay. Many of you are going to do collaborative work that's going to create, it feels like you're going to take a leap of faith and just do something that's going to make you a big figure when it comes to communicating spiritual ideals, okay, or offering spiritual guidance in some way. Take it if it resonates. So let's see something you may be missing that you need to know right now. You have the emergence of hope, which it seems with resilience, with being in a storm and coming out on the other side, that's what it takes. And that's what it's also deeply created within you. You have 4-4, which is a master manifesting number. Faith, trusting in a divine plan, all is well, patience. So they want you to know right now that everything is fine, even if you're not seeing the end results already, even if things still feel like, you're just in the eye of the storm, but there's still some more storm to go through. They're letting you know that as long as you maintain your faith and trust in the divine plan, that you're being guided along, that you're being led along, all is going to be well. All is well already. Your patience will pay off. Okay? Your patience will pay off. Is paying off. So don't get antsy and start to think, maybe I'm doing something wrong. You are doing everything right. Okay? Let's see. A message about anything you've wanted to manifest right now. What do you need to know? Interesting. You have all the threads of fate must bond. It does make me feel like divine plan, divine timing. Nothing can be out of place. Everything has to be as it's divinely meant to be in order for your spiritual growth to fully take place. And there's a whole bunch of little eyes here. You're very intuitive, okay? Or getting a boost in intuitiveness. So trust the messages you get. I'm also going to go to the book for the Dream Weaver's Oracle, as I did for the last pal. Well, the first pal, sorry. And it says, this card essentially means being flexible, cultivating resilience and adaptability. Pretty much what your whole journey, it feels like, has been about. Any times that you've gone through where you felt like, oh my God, why am I going through this? It was so that you could become flexible, able to adapt to many different situations, and maintain resilience through them all. Wow. They want you to know, in order to manifest what you want, you have to know that nothing difficult and painful will remain that way forever. And nothing joyous and free will remain in the same expression forever either. Imagine the weaving of the threads of fate in the tapestry of life. The threads must bend and move as they are pliable, supple, not meant to be rigid sticks. Life is the same way. So your experience of life now requires you to be adaptable to conditions and flexible as to how you respond to them. In this way, you build up a resilience to meet life on life's terms, while simultaneously continuing to pay attention to your dreams and desires for your most meaningful life. Seen this way, all of life is an experience. You are a story that is always in motion, changing, dancing, like I said, with the dream weavers, surrendering your desires, allowing curiosity to lead you in the dark and uncharted territories ahead of you. So right now, release your rigid ideas of how you think things should be, how the form of things should be, how another person should be, and just allow a state of wonder and curiosity to lead you. Ask yourself in wonder, what might I discover here? Let go of your assumptions. Be present to this beautiful opportunity offered to you right now. Fate has brought you to this moment, but destiny will be what you make it to mean. And that's what you need to know about whatever it is you want to manifest. You have to be less rigid in how it comes to you or when it comes to you, okay? And stay resilient as you've been. So lastly, let's get you some advice for this new moon vibration. You have feast on plenty, choices and their consequences. Straddling worlds. Wandering between realms. Lord, last pile was a bunch of star seeds doing the same thing, and now I'm feeling that energy for this pile too. And you have first breath, beginner's mind. I feel you're being beckoned here to look at things with fresh eyes. Okay, I want to look at Feast of Plenty because it makes me feel like abundance, but I want to look and see exactly what she means by choices and their consequences. So, options, choices and their consequences, life's blessings. All right. So there is a feast for you to enjoy, and you can always go back for more. Life's blessings are available to you and calling to you. So there's a need to just make a choice. Their advice to you is to choose something. Okay? Now the warning is to avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. Don't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again if it's not feeding your soul, your spirit. But if it feels good to you, if it's sweet, if it's succulent, choose it. And don't worry about anything. Okay? It's like you're going to have a bunch of options, or you may right now be faced with a whole bunch of different choices, either between loves or activities that you love. And this could seem great, but it can also throw you off balance. So they don't want you to worry about choosing something and committing to it and then feeling like, oh, it could be the wrong decision and I won't be able to pull back my energy from it. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. So no matter how hard you analyze or strategize, it's not going to help you make the right choice. The only thing that will help you make the right choice is by going towards what feels like it's going to be an amazing experience for you. Okay. Right now, I feel like you are, I don't know, I don't want to say it, and it's ascending, but with straddling worlds, it just makes me feel like someone who is beyond this world at this time and having a difficulty maintaining the connection to this one. Just having the ability to go between more than one thing. It and the book actually says straddling worlds is inviting you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance. What is it with the word dance with this file? That has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world. You're being invited to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There's no way you could go back to the way things were, but it's a new chapter you're beginning, a new book in your life. You don't have to tell anybody you're even making this move, this ascension. I knew it felt like an ascension. You don't have to share that with anyone. Just make your move forward. You are choosing, you're being advised to choose what feels best to you and go towards it relentlessly. With a fresh new mind, with all these new creative ideas you want to bring into play, just do them. Your advice is to give new life to areas that felt stagnant. That could be your creative energy. That could be maybe your home life. You can hear my kids in the background, maybe feeling a little overburdened in that area. You're getting a whole new opportunity to go after your dreams. All you have to do is choose the one that feels the best to you. I also feel for this pal, you're very connected to the spirit realm. Well, you got the Hierophant, duh. You're very connected though to ancestors. When I'm hearing like forces unseen and seen, it just makes me feel like you are able to connect to the spirit realm very deeply, okay? And it's like through your ancestors, you're getting a rebirth. So all you have to do is choose what feels good and go for it. And I mean all around good. Not it feels good enough or it feels good if only. No. What feels good? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's what I got for you, my pal twos. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, give me a thumbs up, please. If you're new here, remember, subscribe to the channel. Many of you probably think you're subscribed and you're not. Hit that subscribe button and join this Lightworkers family so that your readings can become more and more personalized. And if that's not enough for you, check my description and book yourself a personal reading by going onto my website or joining me on one of my other platforms and getting some more free content until you feel comfortable enough to join us. And on that note, I'm sending you so much light and love. Peace, blessings, and all these amazing things that are coming in for you. All these goodies, all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with Pal 3. Later. Hey, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. Interesting thing about this pal, when I first placed it onto the table to start to channel what the overall message was going to be, I heard the song from Sesame Street's Follow That Bird. Easy going, we'll laugh our cares away on this easy going day. Now, I don't know if you felt like that, but I'm just getting, when I look at this amethyst, smooth sailing, what you've gone through has molded you. But I do feel you are at a place now where things are kind of going smoothly. Maybe you're finding more time for yourself. You're finding more time to meditate, finding more time to just indulge in the things you want to do. But this pile just gives me an easygoing vibe. Now, if that's not the case right now, then that is what this new moon is going to usher in for you. We were also drawn to this card, and the message says it's the moon god Mani coming through. And it says, I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. Now, didn't I just say it just seems like you have more time for self, more time to indulge in the things you want? I think some of the wisdom you have gained at this point is that time is an illusion, life is what you make it, and you've been sincerely doing that. And if not, you will begin to. That's what this new moon is ushering you to do, is to really use your time wisely, okay? All right, so let's see. Where's your life getting a complete reboot at this time of how threes? Eclipse in Aries. Aries. Aren't we so? I know y'all be sick of us, Aries. Um, it says a boost in relationships through teamwork and compromise, collaboration. So you are definitely getting a reboot when it comes to your partnerships in business, your projects. They could be artistic. They could be not even created yet or off the ground. Ideas that you have the correct and right collaborative partnerships are coming in for you. That also involve compromise, where there's no one person trying to run the whole show, where all ideas are taken into account. I'm also feeling for some of you, this also speaks of a family coming together, a family that maybe wasn't necessarily one family, a blended family, or just deciding to work together within your family to bring something into fruition. Maybe you've done it before and now it's getting a reboot. It's going to happen again, and this time it's going to be more less ego based, I'm hearing. Yeah. All right, let's see what else you got. So you have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so perhaps you've dealt with a lot of dishonesty in collaborations, maybe with family members, betrayals, deceptions, maybe with friends. Maybe you feel like there are people who got away with scheming on you and doing you dirty, doing sneakiness. Um, that is changing. You're calling in people who are the opposite of this. That is getting a complete reboot. No more people who hide their sword behind their back and smile in your face. You also have the Page of Swords. So communication is improving, okay? Your mental, your intelligence is increasing because you have a more of a thirst for knowledge now, and you're feeling very inspired. You're getting a boost, a reboot in inspiration. Okay, maybe you are a writer, a speaker of some kind, but whatever you do, you need to communicate, and that is getting a reboot at this time, whereas maybe in the past you've been misunderstood, you've been uninspired, um, maybe feeling mentally in a fog. That is changing. You also have the Page of Cups, a lot of offers, things coming to you. So um, I do see your intuition getting a boost, but and it says head in the clouds, and I just said maybe you've been feeling cloudy headed, but I do see your creativity getting a boost, your intuition getting a reboot, and just your desire to know more, to learn more. I see also with the Page of Cups an offer. Someone's going to offer you some opportunities to express yourself creatively, or to learn more about something you want to know more about. Maybe you're getting a reboot in education, in what you've already learned, and maybe now you're going to level up in that area, or maybe a totally different one that you feel called to. You have temperance. Oh, you are getting so much harmony and balance coming in, my pal threes. So, you're getting a reboot in your life where things may have felt not so tranquil. Well, peace and calm are here. Um, Maybe perhaps you found yourself addicted to someone, something, someplace that is no longer going to hinder you or hold you down, hold you back. Things are coming into balance. Mind and heart with swords and cups are becoming one. And I do feel they're also getting a healing. And after having dealt with shady people, okay? And you have the Empress. This is the epitome of some creative boosts. So an abundance of creative ideas are coming your way. You're like going to be fertile with them. Your inspiration, your creativity, your divine feminine energy is getting a reboot. Those of you that want to be literally pregnant may find your physical gets a reboot and you start to feel fertile again. Mother Earth energy is with you. So get out into nature. That's going to help to improve your reboot or speed it up, I'm hearing. And self-care and nurturing. It's like you're going to want to offer that to yourself and not be willing to take any less from anyone else. Maybe at one time you see here, you allowed shiesty people to be around you. But here the Empress is like, not anymore. You're done with that. You're headed for better and more healthy collaborations. All right. So let's see something you may be missing that you need to know now. I know this does not say collaboration. When my readings are so in sync, they always are. I don't know why I'm always surprised. Love and partnership, literally the same. All right. So something you may be missing that you need to know right now is that there is a loving partnership on the horizon. Either you're already in it or it's coming in. You might even find that you work with this person or you guys can make money together. Collaboration, intimacy, power dynamics, an energy where you are able to balance out who leads or who holds power. It's like an equal power. The king and the queen are both one of the same. And this is something you need to know right now, maybe about someone you're intimate with or someone that you have a collaboration you're working on with. There's going to be a great love that comes from that, even if it's a love in friendship or like, a bond or a romantic love and partnership. Either way, that's what you need to know right now. Be open to collaboration because it's going to be your key to, I feel like, shining, to stepping into your light, to getting the love, not just from a partnership, but from those that you are in service to. It's all coming in. Wow. Okay. So let's see, a message about anything you've wanted to manifest. What do you need to know about manifesting? Underneath the lizard's skin. It's interesting. When I first looked at this, if I say it's interesting one more time. When I first looked at this made me think of DNA, like a generational blessing or ability to manifest that you're now honing in on. But when I looked again, it made me think of the symbol for health or doctors. So you may be a healer. You may need to do some generational healing when it comes to your ability to manifest. So let me see if there's anything else in the guidebook that could help you, but that's the initial messages I have for you in regards to what you need to know about what you want to manifest. You may have to do some generational clearing and shedding of things that may not even be from your lifetime. So it says shedding the skin of the past. I literally hit it on the mark. All right. Temporary vulnerability as you process something new, releasing resistance to change. So if you've been wanting a new life, a new version of yourself, and you're evolving, you have been wanting a new life, a new version of yourself, and you are evolving to meet that self. Be present to this new time of discovery. This is a sacred experience that is woven into your destiny. Your soul knows the beauty that is waiting for you. Underneath the lizard's skin is a sign for you to trust the process of your own magical discovery. Who are you becoming? The one who is not afraid of shedding the skin of the past to embrace the dream of your future. That's what you need to do in order to manifest what you want. Release the past. Release things that are impeding your process, your progress. The things you need to release that are hindering your flexibility to be what you need to be in the world. So maybe there's a little resistance to new coming in, what you can't see, but they want you to know you have nothing to fear. If you desire something that you've never experienced before, or you're nervous as to whether you can do it, whether you can handle it, what it will bring, they're saying just trust and do it. Okay? Release the past where maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe you felt like there was people scheming against you or someone specific. That's over. You're getting a reboot in friendships, I'm hearing, in collaborations, in partnerships, even in intimate connections. All right. So lastly, let's get you some advice for this new moon vibration. You have benefactor, grace, and generosity. It's almost giving me Six of Cups energy. You are going to begin to get back what you put out. So continue to give without expecting anything in return and sit in gratitude, because I really see you getting back all of the love you've ever put out and getting a great partnership. Look at this blessing coming in. Either a child or a partner is coming in. And they look so happy together. They look so cute. You also have hollow bone, teachability. So stay open to learn more, okay? You are very wise. You have a lot of wisdom and knowledge. However, a lot of creative knowledge too, I'm hearing, and wisdom. But stay open to let in more information, more knowledge. I feel like it's going to be very beneficial for you. You also have beloved, radical acceptance. I feel this on more than one scale. You radically accepting and loving yourself with all your flaws, with your past that might not be all that great, with your present that's becoming more and more vibrant and amazing. And also I'm feeling getting the same from others. Maybe at one point you felt like who you were could not be accepted, could not truly be embraced. And now that is shifting. So I want to look at teachability. Okay. Oh, I passed it. Okay. All right. Being empty so that the wind of spirit can breathe through you. So yeah, it's really about also emptying out your mind of ideas other people have put in your head. All right. Feeling like you have to keep doing and doing and doing and doing and allowing things to happen on their own accord. Okay. Also knowing when to delegate, when to get others to take some of your burden. All right. So they're saying here there's an important communication waiting for you. Humility is the swiftest path for you to become like hollow bone. Drop all notions and titles that bolster your ego. Eliminate the doer and allow things to happen at their own accord. Remember that you can accomplish most anything if you are willing to let someone else take credit for it. All right, that's interesting. Trust your experience more than what you've read in sacred books or holy texts. This will allow you to turn apparent danger into opportunity. Remember that you are an insignificant grain of sand in the grand scheme of life and as important as the brightest sun. So I think this is all great advice for you, my pal three. Um, yeah. Allow yourself to be transformed. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid of this transformation and be open to support and mentoring and help coming your way. Okay? What you put out is coming back to you. Do what you feel is real just because, not because you're expecting something in return, but because you feel good doing it, and watch the goodies that come back to you. And that's what I got for you, my pal threes. I hope this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe. A lot of people you be forgetting. Make sure you're subscribed, and so I could continue to do this work. If you want to book a personal reading, go to the description. Go to my website, send me an email, and also remember to join me on my other platforms so that you can continue to receive messages that are meant for you. And on that note, I'm sending you so much light and love. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. Love y'all. Bye. Hey guys, I wanted to invite you to join my 7-day virtual spiritual cleansing journey. It begins September 22nd and we wrap it up on the 29th, which is a bonus day where I help you come out of the cleansing. Now's the time to join. It's in the description, the link to sign up. I hope to meet you all there. Thanks for watching.